On July 9, 2019, Lisa Carl returned home from work to her downstairs residence at the front house of 3708 East 63rd Street in Cleveland. This property also included a rear house where Takira Collins lived with her two children, who had moved in just a few months earlier. After arriving home, Lisa took her dog for a walk in the vacant lot next to her residence. While walking through the lot, she made a horrifying discovery: a deceased man lying face down in the field with a gunshot wound to his neck. Immediately, she called 911 and later found out that the deceased was none other than Cousin, her upstairs neighbor. When the police arrived, they secured the area and began gathering information. They conducted a thorough canvass of the neighborhood to search for witnesses. Upon approaching the rear residence of 3708 East 63rd Street, one of the officers noticed the smell of smoke coming from the house. Although he couldn't see inside, he was able to open a window from the outside. Upon moving the blinds that were covering the window, he made a chilling observation. He saw little feet through the window. The police officers quickly gained access to the house by climbing through the window. Once inside, they made a devastating discovery. The children whose feet they had seen from the window were deceased. In a back bedroom, they found the body of a deceased female. The victims were identified as Takira Collins and her two children, Armond and Aubrey. What had initially appeared to be a single homicide had now escalated into a quadruple homicide. Investigators immediately went to work, gathering as much information as they could from the crime scene. Police retrieved photos associated with the residence and began showing them to neighbors. One of the neighbors recognized Armond Johnson as someone they had seen there before. Johnson quickly became a person of interest, and police requested his phone records as part of their investigation. The authorities also accessed multiple surveillance cameras around the area and compiled 3 different videos documenting events that occurred before, during, and after the incident. The timeline of these videos, beginning on July 8, 2019, is as follows. 8:07:08 p.m. Takira Collins is seen driving her gold Buick Enclave to the McDonald's drive-thru on Broadway, where she orders 2 Happy Meals and another item. She leaves the McDonald's at 8:20:50 p.m. 8:22:05 p.m. Collins drives her car back into her driveway. 8:53:56 p.m. The Enclave is seen leaving the driveway, but the driver is not visible in the footage. The car heads in the direction of McDonald's. 9:00:35 p.m. The Enclave returns to Collins's driveway and pulls in slightly, remaining fully visible on the surveillance camera. No one exits the vehicle, and soon after, it leaves again. 10:11:22 p.m. The Enclave returns once more to Collins' home. 11:04:31 p.m. Cousin arrives at the residence and parks his Chevy Traverse. 11:05:24 p.m. Cousin exits his vehicle and walks across the street, heading up the driveway. He briefly pauses when he notices someone else on the sidewalk. After a short interaction, Cousin is chased by the other individual. 11:06:12 p.m. The person begins chasing Cousin. At 11:06:55 p.m. The person chasing Cousin runs past 3700 East 63rd Street and is seen heading toward the McDonald's on Broadway. 11:09:01 p.m. The same individual runs back past 3700 East 63rd Street, this time heading toward Collins' house. They turn up the driveway near the field where Cousin's body would later be discovered the following morning. 11:17:55 p.m. A male dressed in dark clothing walks to the Broadway McDonald's and waits there. At 11:27:36 p.m., a white sedan arrives and picks him up. The man enters the rear passenger side of the vehicle. 11:41:30 p.m. A white SUV is seen parking behind Cousin's Chevy Traverse on East 63rd Street. Over the next several minutes, a female exits the SUV, walks up the driveway, but then returns to her vehicle. 11:48:13 p.m. The female leaves East 63rd Street in her SUV. Based on these events and other evidence, police tracked Johnson's phone to an address at 1019 Grayton Road in Cleveland Heights. Authorities proceeded to that location, where they encountered Johnson's grandmother and aunt, as well as his white sedan. They immediately contacted authorities to obtain a search warrant for the residence. In the early morning hours of July 10th, police executed a search warrant on the house. Inside, they found a cell phone belonging to Johnson, along with a pair of shoes and jeans, both of which had what appeared to be blood on them. The shoes were consistent with those worn by the individual seen in the surveillance footage. After further analysis, it was revealed that the shoes also contained traces of the same gasoline that had been found at the victim's residence. Cell tower records indicated that Johnson and his aunt had traveled between their home and the crime scene on the night of the murders. Johnson's aunt, Khalida, later testified that she had picked up Johnson from the McDonald's after he texted her, and she identified her car in the surveillance footage shown by police. Further investigation into text messages and phone calls revealed that the relationship between Johnson and Collins had become strained, with Collins attempting to distance herself from Johnson. Moreover, a DNA analysis of a gas container found at the victim's residence revealed a 93% match with Johnson's DNA. The following video is of the interrogation of Armond Johnson, the main suspect in these horrific murders.
So how are you doing today? Better? A little bit better? Have you had a chance to talk to anybody? No, you haven't?
Talk to the nurse.
Okay, you talked to the nurse? But what about any family? Have you talked to any family?
No.
No?
No.
You just haven't had a chance to make any phone calls?
I guess they ain't give me one when I came.
Keep your voice up really loud because I'm old and I can't hear.
They ain't give me one when I came in.
Oh, they didn't give you one when you came in?
Only phone call I had is the one I received from y'all right there.
The one that you made here when you were in the office? I'm sure though, today they'll probably put you on the phone because I think you can only get on till 8 in the morning till 10 at night. So they may not even have opened up the phone access for you yet. But otherwise, you're hanging in there as best you can. All right, when I take you back, I'll make sure that I get you a phone call. All right, and I'm going to advise you that you're still under Miranda, right? You understand your rights, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go over them again before making any written statement that may be used against you at the time of your trial. We wish to repeat the instructions issued prior to oral interrogation. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with an attorney before answering any questions, to have an attorney present during any question. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be provided to you if you so desire. You understand those, right? Okay, so you want to talk to us a little bit more?
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Who is Khalid Lipscomb?
That's my aunt.
Oh, that's a woman?
Yes, that's my aunt. Khalida Lipscomb. Yesterday I told you. My grandmother is Cynthia Lipscomb.
Right.
My father, her son is my father, and she have a daughter. But her daughter is younger than me, so that's what makes it my aunt. So it's my father's sister.
And spell her first name for me.
Keleada.
Oh, there's an A on the end of it.
Khalida.
Oh, Khalida.
Yes.
Okay. And how old is she?
She's 21.
All right. And was she with you yesterday? Was she there at all?
Yes. She pulled up late when she got off work.
The detective is trying to determine which family members live in the house and who may have been there in the time period before and after the murders.
She pulled up late.
Yes,
And who did you come there with yesterday?
My grandmother.
And who else?
My father.
That was your father. The big tall guy
Yes,
was your
and
father?
my grandmother, one of the short one with the glasses. I think you spoke to her yesterday.
Cynthia.
Cynthia, that's my grandmother.
And-
That's his mother.
And that's who you live with?
Yes.
You live with Cynthia?
Yes.
Who else do you live with?
No one else.
Just the two of you?
Yeah, it's me, Cynthia, and Khalida, her daughter.
So Khalida lives there too?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. No little kids, no babies, anything like that?
No.
All right. So I have a question about the phones. What is the phone number for this phone?
507-1712.
507
1712.
1712. And then what is the phone number for this phone?
216-882.
Wait a minute. 216
882. 8581.
8581.
Yes.
And these are both your phones?
Yes.
Okay. Is there one that you use more than the other one?
Well, yesterday I stopped at East Cleveland gas station. I got this one on because that one turned off. Only thing I could do is just, since I pay the phone bill, only thing I do is accept people. So if you call me, I can accept it. If you text me, I can accept it. But I can't reply back because it's off. So I went to go pay this phone bill yesterday because it was only like $70. So I paid this phone bill yesterday. So that's why people was calling this phone. I use that phone now.
Okay, so this phone is up and running.
Yes.
This one is up and running just for incoming texts
Text and calls.
and calls.
Yes.
Can you text back on this phone?
No, I can't text back.
When was this phone not working?
It started yesterday morning.
Started yesterday morning, about what time?
T-Mobile sent me a bill. It's the text message. T-Mobile sent the bill and said, "You looking at? You see text message. See T-Mobile."
Let me get this out. Okay, so they sent a text to you.
T-Mobile, yes. Press it right there down at the bottom. Okay. Right here. That's that. Click that one, and then that's
Okay.
T-Mobile right there. That's T-Mobile.
All right, so this was at 8:15 a.m. yesterday morning. T-Mobile message important. Your T-Mobile monthly service has been suspended. You will not be able to make calls, send text messages, or access data until you pay your past due balance and a $20 restore fee. Please now pay now or set up a payment arrangement. Okay, and so then after that, you got,
A text from my mother. Good morning. What you doing today?
okay, so you got that at 9:33 a.m.
But I can't text back.
Okay, and no more text after 9:33 a.m. from your mother?
No.
Who is your mother? I didn't meet her.
Nakia Johnson.
What is it?
Nakia Johnson.
Nakia Johnson?
Yes.
Spell her first name for me.
N-A.
Mhm.
K-I-A. Johnson.
And where's Nakia at?
She's probably at work or home right now. I couldn't text her back,
Okay,
so I still haven't talked to her yet.
okay. Do you know if she knows what's going on?
No, I stopped.
What's her phone number?
It's in there. It's
So under mother, you have a phone number of,
it should be 2 phone numbers.
oh, I just see one. But is that a good number for her?
Yeah. Yes.
Where does she live?
On 105 in Superior, and in Park Place Apartments.
Okay, so wait a minute, your mother lives in Park Place Apartments?
Yes.
And you live in an apartment complex?
Yes.
What's the name of your apartment complex?
That's the same one.
She lives in the same apartment complex?
Yes, my mother. It's my mother, my brothers, my mother, me, my mother, Ricky, that's my brother, and James, Raymond, that's my brother.
Ricky and James are your brothers, same last
Yes.
name?
Yes.
And they're in Park Place too?
Yes.
So did they live with
No,
Nakia?
They have their own separate apartments.
Oh, they all do?
Yes.
Okay, so what's your apartment number?
My mother's not the same one I was staying with. My mother, 1460. That's the apartment number.
Wait a minute,
The
you
apartment.
live with your mother? I thought you lived with your grandmother.
I live with my grandmother. I go back and forth to different houses, like my grandmother's house or my mother's house. Like my grandma go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Since Johnson splits his time between residences, the detectives will probably have to request multiple search warrants to ensure they don't miss any evidence.
Go to my mom's house, stay with my mom, or go back and forth with my grandma's house. I'm saying stay and check my grandma. That's all about going back.
All right, there was some confusion about that. So, mom is Nakia, and her apartment number is 1460.
Yes.
Cynthia Lipscomb is grandma.
Grandmother, yes.
And what's her apartment?
Her apartment is 1019.
1019.
Yes, 1019. That's my grandma.
And then what about Ricky?
Ricky, he's still on 105. I don't know exactly his address. I don't know exactly his address.
And what about James?
James, he stayed in 1435.
Okay, so the whole family's living in that building.
Yeah, it's it's like a gated, not a gated community, but it's like a apartment complex. My mother, she stayed there. James, he have his own apartment. Ricky, he have his own apartment down the street. He don't stay in the project. He stay down the street.
So he's not in the same complex, he's down the street
Yes.
at 105 in Superior?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so then, I just want to go back to this 1 second here. And does this code stand for something, 04-1493? Is that somebody's birthday?
Mine.
That's your birthday?
Yeah. 4/14/93.
Okay. So then your mother, and then the next text. This is someone expressing their condolences.
That's my cousin that was in. That's my cousin. I
May?
just met. Yes, I just met her when we went to Detroit for the family reunion.
Okay, so this is your phone, that's your phone, and you had these in your possession Monday night, correct?
That one was on the charger at home, but I had this one.
Okay, so this one,
I had that one.
which one was on you, this one or this one?
This one.
This one was on
Yes.
you.
Yes.
And this one was at home in the charger?
Yes.
Okay, and what time was this on the charger from?
Oh. From like. I can't remember. I can't tell you. I don't want to give you a false time.
Okay, because we looked at this one,
Uh-huh.
and there's no activity on this phone from April till,
Yesterday.
It been off. It been off. That's when this phone was on. That one was off. That one cut off. That one got turned back on.
and what time did you turn this on?
Yesterday in East Cleveland, around. My grandma got off work. She left at the house 11. So like 12-ish, 1-ish, 12-ish. The end of 11, 12-ish in there.
AM,
Yes,
yesterday morning.
yes.
So you went to where to turn this on?
East Cleveland gas station across from Shaw High School.
What's the name of the gas station?
Sunoco. It's directly across from Shaw High School.
How did you get there?
My father.
Your father took you to the gas station?
Yes.
To turn this on?
Yes.
So this wasn't working,
No.
but this one was?
Yes.
Okay, so then you are saying this one was at home on the charger,
Yes.
but you had this one with you?
Because I got Wi-Fi on that. Anywhere I go with Wi-Fi, I have internet or access internet.
But you would have Wi-Fi on this too.
Right, but the bill when you got an iPhone, when you pass through the bill, like the Wi-Fi stop, your music, iTunes, all that stop, and so you can't use music or you can't. All you can do is call. You can't do nothing else. You can't play music or nothing because you gotta pay the bill, and that's why I passed due my bill a $20 store fee, so that's why.
On this one.
On that one, yes.
But again, it's working as far as receiving and sending text.
Receiving text and receiving calls.
Receiving calls
Receiving
and
text.
receiving text.
Yes. If you try to call your phone off my phone, it won't work. But if you try to call my number off your phone, it will work.
Okay. So this phone's at home on the charger, and where is this phone? At home on the charger?
No, that was with me.
Okay, and where did you go?
When
Monday night.
Monday night, I was with Khalid. Khalid got off work. She was with her boyfriend. I was in East Cleveland. She came to pick me up from East Cleveland. I was at home. I stayed home. My grandma was there. My father was there. Khalid was there.
Did you want to say something?
Yeah, so, remember I told you yesterday, we're trying to eliminate you
Right.
out of this whole realm?
Yes.
So we went out to your house out there yesterday, and in Cleveland, I think it was East Cleveland or Cleveland Heights. Spoke with your mom and your grandmother, and
Yes.
them. And they provided us a phone.
Right.
Can you tell us whose phone this is?
Khalida.
Khalida?
Yes.
So that's not yours?
No, that's Khalida's.
Okay.
And what's the phone number of
Do you
that
know
phone?
do you know how to access this phone?
I don't know how to get. I don't know how to get in it.
You don't know how to get
No,
it.
that's Khalida's phone. No.
So you're not the owner, it's Khalida's.
Yeah,
What's her phone number?
no.
And Kalita is your aunt?
My aunt, yes.
Okay.
She just
Is that phone on, Greg?
No.
Turn it on,
See
please.
if I can. Let's see if I can.
What?
Siri's not available. You're not connected to the internet. I'm holding.
I couldn't fix this cause
Okay. Give me the number again.
So can you explain to me
Well,
what?
we're trying to eliminate you out of this. Remember I told you we were trying to look through the phones and everything? So we got an extra phone and that's what I was asking you about. But you're saying that's not your phone, so
No,
you
it's
can't
not.
give me permission to open it.
No,
Because you don't know how to get into it.
no.
All right.
You don't know the code on this phone.
No.
All right, is that her?
Yes, that's my aunt.
Okay. Again. You sure? Are you sure that's the number?
Yes, because if you look in here, I have.
Okay. All right, so, Kalita got off of work from where?
Carvana.
Where?
Carvana.
Carvana?
Yes.
Where's that at?
Out Euclid. Like
In the city of Euclid or on Euclid Avenue?
Euclid Avenue.
Okay. And that was Monday night at what time?
Like at 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock.
In the afternoon?
Yes.
Okay. And then what?
Then I called her, asked where she was at. She came.
You called her from which phone?
I called her from that phone.
This phone, okay.
And I called her, she asked where she at. She said, I'm getting off work. I'm like, okay, I need the keys to get in the house, my grandmother's house. So she came and got me. I went to my grandmother's house.
Speak up.
I went to my grandmother's house,
Okay, where did she come and get you from?
East Cleveland.
Where were you at in East Cleveland?
On my, like, Taylor, is a Taylor Street. And she came pick me up, her and her boyfriend came pick me up and took me to the house. And then when I got to the house, my grandma was there, my father was there.
What time did they pick you up?
Around like 4-ish.
Okay, where were you at?
I was just in EC smoking.
Just standing on the corner?
No, it's not no corner, like it's where the park at. Like it's a park right there. So I was walking, it was 5 minutes away from my grandma's house.
What's the name of the park?
Ravine Park.
Ravine?
Yes.
Okay, so she comes and picks you up.
Yes. I was walking towards the house, she come pick me up, take me to the house.
Okay.
I said I need the keys.
But you don't have the keys to your grandmother's place?
Yeah, but the keys is, I think y'all gotta know, but the keys I had, I left in the house. I left my keys in the house. So when she come get me, I went to go get my keys in the house, grab my keychain. She let me in the house. My grandma was in the kitchen cooking food. My father in there getting the stuff cleaned up out the living room. And then I was in there, I was sitting there talking to my grandmother. And then I put my phones on the charger. I fell asleep. I woke up, seen the text that I had.
Okay, let me stop you there. Put the phones on the charger?
Yes,
Both phones?
yes, because it's a nice, where I sleep at, it's a nightstand right here.
You have your own room?
No, it's not my room. It's just my father's room when he was staying there.
Okay, so when your father's not there, you stay there?
Yes, sometimes yes. Or I
Okay.
sleep downstairs on the couch, watch TV, but most of the time I'm upstairs in the bedroom.
So it's upstairs. How many bedrooms in this place?
4.
There's 4.
Well, it's not all used as bathroom because only 2 rooms have beds.
So one is your grandmother Cynthia's,
Yes.
the other one is your father's.
Yes, and then there's one is a back room, like a sitting room, and then one is Kalita's. But Kalita's room is just a closet with covers and clothes because she don't have no bed in there.
So she stays there too sometimes.
No, she stays there.
She does?
Yes, she just
Permanently?
Yeah, she just sleep in the bed with my grandmother.
She sleeps with your grandmother?
Yes.
Okay. So you went into your father's room, put the phones on the charger,
Yes.
and you went to bed.
Yes.
What time did you go to bed?
I went to sleep around uh, I can't give you a specific time. Around,
Well, do you have a TV in this room?
yes.
Were you watching TV?
No.
No. What were you
The
doing?
Wi-Fi don't plug up. I went in the room. I smoked my mom on the porch. Came in, went in there, ate something, got something to eat. Went upstairs, see my grandma. She was in there laying down eating. I went in the room, took my shoes off, took my clothes off, laid down, went to sleep. Woke up the next morning because I heard my grandma. I went downstairs. She got to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I went downstairs, looked out the window. The window I'm looking out of is the driveway. See her truck gone. So I went back upstairs, grabbed something to eat. Went back upstairs, looked at my phone, seen the text message.
So, again, approximately, what time did you go to sleep?
Around like 7, between 7 to like 9:30.
So 7 p.m. to 9:30?
No, between that time.
Oh, between
that
those
time.
2
I don't know
hours, 7
exactly.
p.m. to 9:30.
Yes.
Okay. And then you
Was it dark?
It was getting there. It wasn't totally dark, but it was getting there.
Okay. So are these townhouses, condos, or apartments?
Apartments.
Okay. So you don't do any maintenance around there, do you?
No, the only thing I do around is my grandma's house. Cut her grass, clean up, plant the flowers. The neighbor
You're
next.
talking about Cynthia?
Yeah, the neighbor next door. I help put mulch down on their yard. You know what I'm saying?
But this is an apartment complex and you mow the lawn?
No, that's my grandmother's house. My grandmother's house.
Okay. So we're talking about Cynthia.
Yes, Cynthia, yes.
And this is where you stay sometimes,
Yes.
your father stays sometimes,
Yes. And
your
Kalita.
aunt stays sometimes.
Right. No, Kalita lives there.
Kalita lives there.
Yes, I
Sorry,
Kalita
sorry.
lives there.
She just doesn't have a bed. She
Right,
sleeps
because
with
her
Gwen.
room, her
Some
friend
other-
spent the night. Her friend brought bed bugs to the bed. They had to throw the bed out. That's why she don't got a bed in her room. That's why she sleep with my grandmother.
Okay, but you actually mow the lawn there?
At my grandmother's house, yes. At
What?
1019, yes.
Why doesn't the maintenance do that?
I don't know. My grandma, we don't pay them to do that. I cut the grass.
Okay, so
At
there,
1019, yes.
she has an actual lawn mower that she keeps there?
Yes.
Where does she keep it?
In the garage.
Okay. I've never heard of an apartment complex where you have to do your own lawn. Most of the time it's done, the apartment complex hires a company that comes in and does it.
Right.
So why are you doing it?
Because it's my grandma's house. I'm cutting her grass.
But if somebody else is doing everybody's lawn, I don't understand why you would just do it.
All I do is cut my grandma's grass. I live with my grandmother's house.
Okay. And so you fell asleep between 7 and 9:30,
Yes.
and then you woke up about what time?
About 6:15
a.m.
a.m.
And that's, now we're talking about Tuesday morning,
Right.
and that was yesterday morning.
Right.
And you said you got up and you looked to see if you're,
Because I heard a car in the driveway, so I went to the driveway window, look out the window. Her car was gone, her truck. So I'm like, okay, she went to work. So I went back up, I went to the kitchen, went back upstairs to the kitchen, got something to eat, went back upstairs, look at my phone. I seen I had a text message. I look at it. One was from Kira. One was from my mother. One was from T-Mobile. T-Mobile was basically telling me I couldn't make no calls or make no text messages. My mother called, my mother texted me.
go ahead, I'm
My
listening.
mother texted me saying, good morning, what you doing?
It's an alarm.
Just tap.
And then three people text me on my T-Mobile, my mom, and my girl.
Carol.
Yes, they all text me that morning, but I couldn't respond to neither one.
Okay, so you were unable to text at all on Monday morning?
Monday morning?
Yeah, when?
No, Monday morning the phone was on. The phone shut off Tuesday early morning. That's when the phone shut off. That's when I got my T-Mobile message.
Okay, so all day Monday you could text
Yes, I could
and
text.
receive text.
Yes.
Okay, so Tuesday morning, about what time it shut off? When they sent this text?
When they probably like a little bit before they sent that text, cause the phone, when they cut your phone off, they automatically get shut off. And then when T-Mobile stores open up, that's when they shoot you the text like, okay, your phone is off, you can't make calls, you can't make text messages.
But you said when you got up, you saw the text.
I saw Kira, my mother, and other texts.
Okay.
That's what, but I couldn't text nobody back.
Then how did you receive this condolences from May today at 8:29 a.m.?
When your phone is off, you can receive texts and calls.
Okay,
Right.
you just
I
can't
can't
respond.
give it back.
I understand that.
Okay, that's what
Okay,
I'm trying to explain.
sorry.
I can't give it back.
Got it.
Okay, I can't give it back.
I got you.
So you wake up and you see this text from Kira, and it says, Armond, I let Michael come see Aubrey, and he trying to burn my house down. Please help me.
Yes.
Okay. So did you know who Michael is?
No. All I knew when I was getting locked up, she said that's Aubrey's father. That's Aubrey's father. They've been having issues and back in the past. But when I came home, I never met him, never seen him. Can't tell you what he looked like.
This didn't concern you, that text?
Yes, but when I went to EC gas station, I woke up. Oh, my father took me to EC gas station. Got that phone on. So when I got that phone on, Naya called me. Martez called me. That's Kira's little brother. Where you at? Where you at? My mama just got a text saying Michael did something. Boom, boom. I'm like, where y'all at? I'm panicking.
So if
I'm
we
panicking
looked in
now.
this phone, we would be able to see those
Missed
calls.
calls, yes. You see Martez, his name Ted, but his real name Martez. You will see Naya. Naya is the sister. Then you will see Naila. Me calling Naila. Naila, what's going on? Naila, what's going on?
The tangle between the two phones will have to be sorted out carefully to get an accurate depiction of events.
Okay. When you go to sleep at night, how do you sleep? In your drawers, in pajamas?
Drawers is hot upstairs. The upstairs is more hotter than downstairs. So I turn the fan on, sleep in my drawers.
Okay. And Monday night, when you went to bed, you plugged these two phones in. What did you have on? What clothes did you take off?
I took off a t-shirt, a plain white t-shirt.
Like that?
Yeah, because I got a whole bunch of them folded up on my stand. Plain white t-shirt, some boxers,
Here, I'm
some
gonna let
boxer
you do that.
briefs, some boxer briefs. I had these tennis shoes on right here, and I had on some black jogging pants.
Some black jogging pants.
Yes.
And when you woke up Monday morning and looked out the window to see if Cynthia had left, what clothes did you put on? The same clothes?
Same
Or
clothes.
did you change clothes?
When I Tuesday morning,
Tuesday.
yeah, I put this on. This is what I had on.
Okay, Tuesday morning you
Yeah,
put
just-
that
I had
on.
this on. I had
Same
this
shoes?
Yeah, my same shoes, my Nikes.
Okay. And you never left the house with either of these phones between the hours of, let's say, 9:30, because that's when you said you went to sleep, between 7 and 9:30. You never took these phones off of the charger, and you never left your grandmother's house in Cleveland Heights. You never went anywhere.
No.
And when you woke up in the morning, were these two phones still on the charger on the nightstand next
Yes,
to where you were
yes,
sleeping?
Yes, because it's like a power strip that with different plugs, and that's where it plugged up at.
So these are your phones, nobody else uses your phones, right? That's what I'm asking you?
Okay, so Again, I want to verify that this phone number is 507-1712.
Yes.
Recent
Okay,
phone
so,
calls.
these are calls that you received yesterday, which would have been Tuesday.
Yes.
Whose number?
Kalita.
This one.
That's Kalita.
Yes.
Whose phone?
Martez.
Whose phone number is?
Naya.
And who's Naya again?
The sister. Her sister.
Is
That's
Martez?
Yes. Excuse me, sir. Can you adjust these, please? Like my hand. Can you turn it this way?
Yeah, we can get your wrist in. You mean straighter?
Yeah, straighter, yes. Okay, wait.
Well, you figure out how you want 'em to be comfortable, because I'm gonna put them the way I want them when I put you back.
Okay. So you were in possession of this phone all night long.
Yes.
Well, I can tell you that after looking at cell tower information in connection with this phone, that you were not at home.
No, I was at home.
No,
Listen closely.
I'm listening. I was at home.
no, you weren't. This phone went to the area of East 63rd Street. And this phone went into the house
No, I was at home. I never went to the house. I was at
of
home.
Kira and your baby.
Oh, no, listen. I was at
No,
home.
listen to me.
I'm listening.
Listen, just pay attention.
Okay.
The phone records aren't gonna lie.
The phone records show that this phone left your house.
I was at home. Oh, y'all don't understand. I was at home. I was at home with my grandmother. I was at home. That's where I was at.
No.
That's-
No,
Well,
and you know why?
Let's stop the lies right now.
I'm not lying. Can
Yeah.
I talk to my grandmother, please? Please.
Wait, we'll let you talk to her. The phone left the house, and the phone left the house with you. And you went over there,
No, I did not go.
and you killed her.
No, I did not.
The only thing I do not understand is how you could possibly burn your children alive.
I did
Can
not.
you explain that to me?
I did not. I
Listen,
did
I have
not.
video of you.
We have video of you.
I have your your aunt talking to us, telling us that she picked you up in the area at the time of this occurrence,
No, it was not.
wearing the same clothes that's in that video.
What same clothes?
We have a video of you.
Oh, no, I did not do nothing.
Okay.
No. I need to talk.
Listen.
I need to talk to my lawyer.
Armond.
Can I talk to a lawyer? No, I need to talk to a lawyer.
Okay. Armond, I'm so sorry for your loss. I just can't understand
I need to talk
how
to my
this
lawyer.
could happen.
I need to talk to my lawyer.
Okay. I'm just expressing myself here.
Okay.
I do not understand, and by the grace of God, I truly wish that you could give us some explanation. The only thing that I can think of is that you were jealous because she was.
That's not it. That's not it.
It's an alarm.
She was jealous, or you were jealous because she was with somebody else.
If that's the case, you can look at my phone. I have other females that I was texting and talking to.
That's fine, but this phone went to her house. You're hitting, let me show you. You're hitting off of these towers. These towers. This is her house. This is tower number 1. This is tower number 2. This is tower number 3. They're all right by her house. This phone hitting off towers all around her house.
No, can I talk to my grandmother, please, ma'am?
Yeah,
Like you said.
I'm expressing myself here. I just don't understand how your jealousy and rage would cause you to kill her.
I did not kill her. I did not kill her. I don't own no gun. I did not kill her. I did not do nothing.
And then
The evidence
set
shows
the house
otherwise.
on fire. I don't understand why you didn't take those kids with you. Why hurt them
I
when
did not
you're
hurt-
mad at
I
her?
did not hurt nobody.
I can understand being jealous.
I'm not-
I can understand wanting to hurt her, but not the kids. I just don't understand that part of it. I mean, in my mind, it's really hard for me, but
I did not. I did not.
I can only think that maybe you were
Can I
just
talk to
striking
her, please,
out and trying to hurt
What can I
someone.
talk to her?
I don't understand it. We've got the cell records show. You're telling me that this phone never left your house, but it did. It traveled. Your own aunt is saying she picked you up that morning from that area right there, and she took you home. So you can lie all you want. I mean, if there is any way you could give us an explanation so we can explain to her mother and her brother how this whole thing came about. The only thing I can think of is you were jealous.
No, I'm not jealous. Nothing. I don't be jealous. Excuse me. Can I excuse me, man? Can I still
Yes.
get a call you said I can get, please?
Yeah, but we're going to take you back.
Okay.
If you have no explanation for this, I mean, we're not going to come and talk to you again. I think we
This
have
is it. You get your
enough
opportunity
here.
right now to come clean, and you know, I understand you don't want to speak with us anymore, and I'm not going to speak with you any further. But this is it. This was it. If you want to talk to us, you can always come call us back or whatever. But you're telling us you want to speak to a lawyer. I'm not going to stop that. We're done.
I just need to talk to my grandmother.
Now, I can't control that. You're gonna, you can contact an attorney or whatever. But that's, we're done with this right now.
Okay.
I don't see how.
Trying to accuse me of something I didn't do. Like that's what I don't get. Like trying to accuse me of something I didn't do.
We know you did it.
I did not do nothing. I did not do nothing. I'm telling you I did not do nothing. I told you from the
I
beginning
know.
I did not do nothing.
But everything is pointing in the other direction. Your own relative is saying she picked you up. Your own phone records are putting you in the area. I don't know how you can dispute that, Armond. I'm just trying to understand as a woman, and I mean, I've felt jealousy and rage before,
I haven't.
but I certainly couldn't hurt my children.
I haven't.
Okay, let me show you this. That's her address right there. Here's your phone hitting off of these towers. They're not over here. You're not out here. You're not over there. Your phone is hitting to this side of the tower. This side of the tower. Not the back side, not the other side. This side, and there's her house. And I think that you shot and killed him because he caught you leaving the house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then we see you leaving and going back to Cleveland Heights. So this is her house, and this is your phone. And these are the dates. Can you see the dates here?
Yes.
7/9/2019.
Excuse me.
And then this is your phone number. And then that is the time that you were back home at 8:27 in the morning. These were all same phone number the day before, which was, you see the date, 7/8/19. You see the times?
All right, we're gonna.
Can you
We're
tell
gonna
them can I get a
conclude
phone
this.
call to my grandmother like you said?
I don't know.
And, hold on.
Let me talk to my.
What are you gonna tell your
I
grandmother?
already talked to my grandma. You said I can get a phone call and get back to my grandma.
Yeah.
Tell your grandmother you're gonna be charged eventually with this crime. Tell her that.
I did not do anything. So I'm still get the phone call now?
Armond Johnson was found guilty of the charges and was given 4 consecutive sentences of life without parole. He is now in Belmont Correctional Institution. Thank you for watching this video.